Hello, welcome to this week's live. For the month of July, we will be talking about personal branding. And, what is personal branding? We'll talk a little bit about that. And so let's go ahead and get started. So I am Coach Pam. I partner with Gen X career professionals towards career advancement. I am also a mentor coach to new coaches who are seeking mentorship for their ICF credential, specifically ACC. And so that is a little bit about me. So let's just jump right in. What is personal branding? Think of personal branding as your professional fingerprint. It is your signature. It is what can set you apart from others. So when you consider your personal brand, or as I said, professional fingerprint, your fingerprint is unique to you. There is no one in the world who has your fingerprint. So it is with professional branding. It is how you stand out from the rest. Personal branding is a combination of your unique skills, experiences, your personality, your style, all of the things that make you you. Just as companies have brands, I'm sure the company that you work for or used to work for has a brand where maybe they have a logo, their specific colors, they have a vision, a mission, they have values. There are things that identify them as an organization. That is their personal brand. It's kind of like their stamp. And so with you, what is your personal brand? What is that thing that sets you apart? How is it that you identify yourself in the professional space? Think about your favorite product or a favorite brand that you admire. For me, it's Tiffany. When I see the bag, that teal bluish color, I know it is from Tiffany. What draws me to Tiffany is they have very unique signature pieces when it comes to their jewelry. It's simple, it's regal, it's classy, it's stylish, and it's feminine. And those are all the qualities and all the things that I like when it comes to that brand of Tiffany. So think about your favorite brand. What's that product that you like, and what is it that draws you to it? So let's break this down even further as to what personal branding is. Personal brand is your story. It's that purpose and meaning of life. It's you crafting your own narrative about your professional journey and how you've become a SME, a subject matter expert in your field. The story about you is authentic, it's genuine, and it's true because it relates to everything there is to know about you. So the question is, what's your story? Personal branding is also aligns with your values and your vision. What do you see for yourself? Let's say by the end of this year, where do you see yourself this time next year? When we talk about values, what's important to you? When I'm coaching clients, that's one of the questions I often ask is, what are your values? In essence, I'm asking, what is important to you? Because those things are going to be the driver of the decisions that you have to make when you are thinking about a career change, when you're thinking about putting yourself in for that promotion, when you are thinking about what's next for you in your career space. You want to align with what's important to you because that's going to help you to make the decisions and drive you on your path forward. So always be thinking about your values and your vision. What's your story? Next, you want to consider your unique value proposition. So in other words, what sets you apart from others in your field? Your personal brand often answers the question by emphasizing what your unique skills are. What talents are you bringing? Your level of expertise, the experiences that you've had. Like when you are changing jobs or you are going to a new role, all the years of experience that you have up to that point, you get to take all of that with you and you get to add new skills and new development areas for yourself when you take on that new role. So think about all the transferable skills that you're taking with you. That's your value proposition. What is it that sets you apart? What is it that is unique about your experiences, your level of expertise that makes you attractive to potential employers or helps you be the one that the clients want to work with? What is it about you that others want to collaborate with you? So think about what is it about you that positions you well with others as you consider your value proposition. And lastly, think about your professional presence. It's not just about online. It includes everything from online presence, like your LinkedIn. So if I was to go to your LinkedIn page, what will I see? What will it say about you? The way you present yourself when you go into a meeting. How are you showing up? Are you showing up with confidence? Are you showing up to networking events ready to socialize and connect? And I know that part can be a bit of a challenge for someone who's an introvert like myself. So, how do you plan for those types of events? When you're thinking about your personal brand, what is it for you that you need to do that's going to position you well so that others are seeking you out? So, the question I have, how confident are you of yourself? These are things to consider and think about when we talk about personal brand. So you may be saying, Pam, okay, I get that, but why does it matter? Well, I'll tell you. Great question. It matters because there's visibility. It puts you out in the forefront. And I know for introverts that might be tough to sell, right? Because we don't like to be in the forefront. But there's other ways that you can be visible, even if you are an introvert. How you position yourself and how you take a stand for yourself. How do you show up in your level of confidence when you walk into a room or when you're presenting online? All of that is visibility, and it's also all about how you are showing up in that space. So it's that competitiveness in job market today. And so personal branding helps you to get noticed. But even as an introvert, what are some of those things that you can do to help you to get noticed, especially when it comes to visibility? Visibility helps you to differentiate yourself from others, and it helps you to make that memorable impression. Credibility is another reason why brand matters. I can tell you a personal story when I set out to kind of do a career shift and wanted to do something different. I was an executive assistant and have been for many, many years. And in addition to being an executive assistant, I also wanted to do something else. I wanted to add another skill set or another level of development to my portfolio, so to speak. And so I went to a training on coaching, and it was personal development coaching. That certification, or at least that certificate, led me to go for a 6-month certification program. From that program, it led me to be a member of International Coaching Federation, which led to going through their credentialing process to receive my ACC, which has now led me to move up to the next level, which is PCC. So I think you get where I'm going with this. Credibility and being knowledgeable in a space as far as coaching was concerned, and being knowledgeable in that space of personal development was very important to me because I loved growing myself, and I also loved having the opportunity to grow and help others. And so having that sense of knowledge, that understanding, that level of expertise was very important to me. So credibility played a very important part when it came to me and my professional development and what I will say my personal brand. And here is where personal brand matters because it brings about opportunities. Having a well-crafted personal brand can really open up new doors for you. It can open doors for you to step into places that you never thought that you would be. So whether it's a job offer or whether it's a speaking engagement, for me, it's coaching opportunities. Having that personal brand and having that level of credibility and being visible out in the space, so like on social media, and really being visible out there has really opened up doors and allowed me to walk into doors, into spaces and rooms that I may not otherwise be in. So it's allowing my name to speak for itself. And so that's where opportunities come in. It's helping you to attract the right kinds of opportunities and the right kinds of networking and right kind of people, so that you are able to align yourself professionally, with the goals that you have set for yourself, specifically in that career space. So that's why it matters. That's why personal brand matters. And we're going to be talking about personal branding for the month of July. So there's more to come. So as I begin to just kind of close this out, here are two ways that you can reach out to me. If you are a mentor coach and you want to talk about your requirements, remember you need 10 hours of mentor coaching as part of your requirements, for your ICF credentialing. Schedule some time. Let's talk about it. Where are you on the journey and how can I best support you? And also quick connect. So maybe you are, that Gen X career professional who is looking for some support, and you are ready to have a conversation and really understand where you are and where it is you want to go. Schedule a quick connect. We can take 30 minutes to brainstorm some actions or some things and just really understand where you are and help you get to where it is that you want to go. You can also reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm out there. You can also connect with me. You can see these videos that I post out on YouTube under Coaching Conversations with Pam. I'm also on Instagram under Coaching Conversations with Pam, and on Facebook, Coaching Conversations with Pam. So those are some of the ways that you can definitely reach out to me. I am glad to have a conversation with you and see how I can best support you on your journey. So as I close here, remember, personal branding is not about creating this false narrative or trying to be someone that you're not. It is being your natural self, your authentic self, and your natural abilities. It's helping you to stand out, helping you to be positive and have positive vibes about who you are, embracing everything that makes you unique. It's about discovering, and it's really highlighting and being the best version of yourself so that you can connect with opportunities that truly align with who you are and where you want to go. So think about personal branding as your professional superpower that is helping you to shine bright like a diamond, on your career path. So with that, I'll connect with you next week, because next week we are going to be talking about how to build that personal brand. And so until then, keep elevating your potential and exceeding your